What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel, Simply Dads, where we go over parenting, but strictly from a guy's perspective, or I should say a dad's perspective. I'm Lance. I will be your tour guide on another adventure that we're about to embark on. And I just want to say that I am very blessed to be alive on this gorgeous day of October, and I am blessed to be able to share my experience with you. Now, before we get into it, I do want to go back over what my goal and hopes are. I have no intention on instructing you, okay? My goal is to inspire you all through my experiences in hopes that you're able to glean something from that, apply it to your life, to your family, and be the best dad that you can be. I do want to say that I've already learned stuff from some of you sharing. I want to say thank you, and man, it's just going to keep getting better from here, fellas, right? Okay, so with that said, the topic today is on love, showing love, saying love. For a little while now, I would say about a year, I have specifically been thinking and reflecting and meditating on love. Now, that's unrelated to my kids. All aspects of love. How do I recognize love? How do I give love? Are there different levels of love? How do I show unconditional love to those whom I don't think necessarily deserve it? The power of love, etc., etc., etc. So with that said, I specifically started thinking about love and how I display it and verbalize it to my kids. And I found that in some circumstances that I didn't necessarily tell them or display love to them because I was afraid of being perceived as soft, not only by my peers, but by my kids as well. I know that's a weird thought, but I'm just totally being honest with you. And as I began to continue to think about it and work harder on displaying and verbalizing love to my kids, I found that it's actually the opposite. I was weak or I was soft because I wasn't displaying and showing love. I was teaching my kids that it's easier to show hate, that it's easier to ignore, that it's easier to be angry. When the truth of the matter is it's showing strength and how a man is supposed to treat your kids and how strong you can be when you're vulnerable and you're showing love. But then I took it a step further. Simply displaying love, in my opinion, isn't enough. Now, let me explain. I have 4 kids, 16, 15, 11, and 8. What my 16-year-old might see as a display of love, Madison, my 8-year-old might not see a display of love. And I'll go even further. So I work 2 jobs. So when I tell my oldest daughters that, hey, I gotta go to work and I gotta go to work and I gotta put some food on the table, or hey, Christmas is coming up, or hey, a birthday's coming up, they see that as a display of love. However, my son, God bless his little soul, he sees it as daddy leaving and not spending time with him. So that's my point, fellas. We have to verbally say I love you. Okay? It's simply not enough for displaying it, right? But not only that, studies show that verbally telling our kids that we love them builds value, builds their self-esteem, their cognitive ability is stronger, their mental capability is stronger, which one side that's one and the same. But moreover, it creates a sanctuary that our kids know that without a doubt, daddy has their back. When the world is against you and they're beating them down, even as they get older, they can come to us and we could tell them, baby, daddy got you. I love you. Don't worry about what's going on out there. You come to me. Let me take you. I got you. It is easier to do and to say nothing, fellas. And that's how evilness and darkness creeps into our kids and our family's life by good men, good dads, being complacent and not doing anything. We have to stop living in obscurity, and we have to meet that shit head on, and we have to let our kids know that no matter what, we have their back. Daddy has your back. Daddy's going to protect you. I love you. look at them in the face, grab them up, hug on them, and tell them, baby, I love you. Son, I love you. Don't worry about it. I got your back when nobody else got your back. We have to do that, fellas. If we want to change the outlook of the world and change the outlook of our kids, we have to make them understand that come hell or high water, we have their backs and we love them, and nobody is going to take that from you. There's a quote that I like that Steve Jobs said. He said, I don't want to be the richest man to the graveyard, but I want to be the happiest man in the graveyard. And I tell you right now, in my experience, being able to display and to show and to tell our kids that we love them has given me the best and the most happiest feeling that I've ever felt in my life. And I want y'all to be able to do that too, and you can do that. I love y'all, man. Thank you to everyone who's taken time out of their day. That's all that I got for today, guys. It wasn't as long as I thought it may be. I got my point across pretty quickly. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and share. Let's try to get our messages to many dads as we possibly can. I want to send a special shout out to Chris and Heather Moore, the entire Moore family, for giving me the idea for this content. And remember, life is too short. Hug a neck, kiss a face, but more importantly, be and show love. I'm out, guys.